It's been too long. So let's make this video a creative update. Thank you to everybody who's been joining. This has been really wholesome. Love that it's this has turned into a makeshift way, a hobbyist way for me to well, do a couple things. This channel and these videos have allowed me to record the seasons and record these little snapshots of my life, rather unedited. I've been able to experiment with these action cameras, the GoPros, you know, the GoPro rigs. It's been really fun. I've done a lot of research because of this channel on the best camera settings for the GoPro Hero 10. It's been really great. Like, doing this sort of creative practice so frequently has made me want to focus time on like workflow and, you know, how do I clip it to my backpack and what do I bring with me and what kind of batteries do I bring and, you know, how do I keep it portable so I could do it seamlessly every day. What else is this doing? Yeah, like I said, I'm capturing the seasons, I'm capturing a snapshot of my life. I might be able to look back on it in the future, years from now maybe. I know this all sounds very lofty, but I mean, I've been making videos most of my life at this point, and it is wonderful looking back at them. It's like a time capsule. And I think a great way to curate stuff is online, you know? I have hard drives full of footage I haven't looked at ever, but all the stuff I've published to Vimeo, to YouTube, I'm able to look at it with ease. This channel encourages me to get outside more. You know, I love that part especially. It's cold out now. I mean, today it's in the 30s Fahrenheit. And it might be cold and there might be traffic, but it's still nice to just get outside. I mean, it's a great thing to do for the old mental health. And, you know, it allows for ideas to show up in really beautiful ways. And also it's been encouraging me to want to go on longer trips, although I must admit I haven't done any of those yet, mostly because of the changing of the seasons. It's been getting very cold. But I do want to do some longer bike rides, and I do want to run. I love running in the cold. I'm not sure how I would film it, or even if I would film it, or even if this, you know, that kind of content would be relevant to the channel, doing long distance runs. You know, technically I could do them in like on green wooded paths that are narrow, so that would be a narrow greenway. So that could be relevant to the channel, absolutely. But I don't know, I'm trying to really figure out, like, I'm noticing that you know, doing one-wheel videos on this channel changes the vibe a bit, and I just want to be considerate of, you know, what are the parameters of the channel? What are the, like, am I gonna eventually branch off into other content? You know, I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to keep this rather focused, even if I scale it. But I want to keep the focus. One thing I might do is I might like make videos about my bike and about my one wheel, and like about maybe new pieces or parts that I would want to add to it, or repairs I would make, and just document the process. Or if I discover something that is a quality of life improvement on the one wheel, like recording that and documenting the process, that'd be fun. I think that that's somewhat relevant. Yeah, but I think the bread and butter of this channel is going to remain hardly edited, like trip videos, bike journeys, one-wheel journeys, and more often than not, they will be silent, or they will be just ambient noise. And I'm thinking that'll be especially the case for the longer videos. I think it would be nice to make a long ambient POV bicycling, you know, through the bike paths of New York City or Manhattan. You know, that'd be nice to do. Stuff like that. One thing I also wanted to talk about is creativity in other areas of my life have been moving along, and I've been very busy. My upkeep of this channel hasn't been in placement of other creative work, or you know, I haven't, this hasn't replaced, you know, time, energy that was being used elsewhere. If anything, it's been encouraging me to work faster and to know my gear a little bit better. I mentioned this in a video a while back, but I had the opportunity to shoot a music video, and that shoot has happened. And now that I've really begun editing it, I feel comfortable talking about it, vaguely still, but I feel comfortable talking about the process. It was awesome because it was a music video that, you know, it was a scene. There was a narrative to it, and there were no instruments. Like, so there was no, you know, the band was never playing their instruments at any point. They were all dressed up in character, and they were given roles and parts and action, dialogue even. Now, there won't be any diegetic audio. It'll just be the song, I believe, for 99% of the video. But it's been so fun because I've been trying to do more narrative work, or shoot more, narrative scenes, practice that art and work out those muscles, which have been severely unutilized these past several years. And it was a very good experience. We used some GoPro. We got some GoPro underwater shots, and I knew my settings. I knew what would match up best with the other cameras we were using, what would give me the most bang for my buck in edit. And yeah, I feel very confident about what we shot. Now, the editing process is difficult, and I'm doing a lot of I'm editing pieces and then re-editing them, and pretty much doing the whole video chronologically. No string outs, just straight to a craft edit. And as challenging as it is, it's kind of working out beautifully. Now, there are some areas that have me puzzled and want to figure out something more elegant, or maybe push, you know, a certain stylistic decision to solve a problem. But all of these mindsets, all of these problems, it's been so fun being in that mindset. The only difficult part is I don't have a lot of time. And I do suffer from procrastination. And I'd say one of the final benefits that I'll mention from this channel is it kind of keeps my momentum going so that I don't become a full body at rest. I'm able to avoid procrastination, I'd say, marginally more easily, or marginally better, whatever the correct terminology is. And I'm very grateful for that, but I'm also, I still have a lot of improvement to make. You know, this is not a success story and, you know, the end. This is a, you know, I'm in the middle of this and I'm seeing progress. It's time to learn and continue to apply, you know, myself strategically so that I can become a better editor and also just a better, you know, better work on my creative process. You know, I mean, I joked today that I want to, you know, I need to quit, you know, my job in order to be able to truly do this, but I don't think that's necessary. I think it just comes down to really figuring out and being real with myself. What hours do I need? And when can I find them in order to get the job done? Well, thank you for joining me on this meditation as we've commuted to work. I need to get going, but I will catch you next time. Peace out.